All right, what's good, fam? It's your boy Will again. I'm coming back. It's early in the morning here, but I wanted to get something else out. I was actually going to wait a few days to do this, but it's kind of like what I was saying. Once you get started doing something that you love to do and you've always done, it's like riding a bike. It's second nature to you. So I woke up with something on my heart, so I wrote out a little thing again this morning because I wanted to talk about a subject that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It just came up out the blue. Okay, it's about change, and you know what I put is the only person you can change is you. And then I want to take you on a journey for self discovery and for purpose. The only person that you can change in life is you. You know, lately I've been coming across people who are complaining about all sorts of things, but mostly it's about external circumstances and people that are beyond their control. And what I try to do often is encourage them that, hey, you can't control your circumstances and situations, but you can control yourself. So I want to start by saying the only person you can change is you. And the change begins and can only begin once you truly know who you are. And I believe that's probably most of the problem is people don't know who they are, okay? So the core thing that I want to talk about is if you are an observer of life, like I am, it's in my name, Will I am, you're a creator, right? You will notice oftentimes people try to change their circumstances, They try to change something in their relationships. They try to change various external situations, but they never really come to the realization that the real transformation, it starts inside of here. It starts internally, y'all, okay? The real transformation starts with you. It starts with me. It's an individual journey. Somewhere in the scriptures it said, work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling, This has been a transformational revelation for me for over the years because it's changed me. And I hope as I share this with you today, it will also have an impact on you. This truth was so impactful that when I started my journey into politics, for some of y'all who don't know, I got on the campaign trail for a little while. My whole theme was be the change, putting emphasis on that you can't change the political system or the candidates, but you can change yourself, okay? But I digress. I didn't come to talk about politics, okay? The point I'm trying to emphasize, though, is this. Personal change can only happen when we, or you, okay, I, look inward and focus on understanding ourselves, okay? So when I think about the main premise of this particular lesson, it's this, okay? You cannot change anyone else or your external circumstances in life until you first look at yourself. Let's be honest, okay? I'm gonna say it again for those in the back, for those who don't want to truly hear what I'm saying, okay? You cannot change anyone else or your external circumstances in life until you first change yourself. Change begins in here, okay? So this podcast is about exploring why that statement is true and how self-awareness and self-discovery are the first steps in making real changes in your life, okay? There's going to be about 6 main points or so that I'm going to explore as we journey towards self-discovery and purpose, okay? I got them all written out here to give you a little preview. We're going to talk about first the need for self-change, how you got to recognize unsatisfactory results in your life, and you got to make a decision to change. Second point is going to be the importance of studying yourself and why self-study is essential and who you are beyond your identity. Third point is going to be the influence of the physical world on self-awareness and how the physical world controls us and how to move beyond reacting to life, discovering. 4th point is going to be discovering your purpose. A purpose can't be determined. It must be discovered. We're going to talk about what is your purpose. Okay. The 5th thing is who are you? Okay. And teaching you about the 3 levels of consciousness, or at least some of you probably already know. Okay. And we want to align your purpose with those 3 levels of consciousness, okay? And then last but not least, the 6th point that I'm going to make is purpose is your reason for living, okay? We're going to define what your purpose is and why, and then we're going to start living that purpose-driven life. So I hope you go on this journey with me. And I shouldn't be rushing through this, but I'm trying to keep the videos short because that's what they tell me that people want, short videos, attention spans or whatever. So I break these things up into segments, okay? So I'm going to get right into the first point. Again, this topic is the only person you can change is you. A journey to self-discovery and purpose, okay? So the first point is that the first thing that you need to do is recognize the need for self-change, okay? I guess from this, we would say recognizing unsatisfactory results in your life. That's what you need to focus on. See what you don't like in your life, and let's talk about those, okay? So the first thing we got to do is be honest with ourselves, okay? It's just you and me in the room right now. It's you and your computer and me talking to you. Nobody's condemning you, and you shouldn't be condemning yourself. Besides, we all fall short of expectations we set for ourselves, or even expectations that people impose on us, which we shouldn't be worried about anyway, okay? Let's be honest. But let's begin by first acknowledging how many of us feel. We feel frustrated with the outcomes of our lives. Many of us do, okay? Not everybody. It could be our careers, right? It could be our relationships or the lack thereof, okay? It could be our finances, because it seems like the more we make, the more they take, or something happens, right? Okay. Or it could simply be the lack of personal growth, our personal development. We're not happy with the direction where we're going, and we're asking why we're running in circles. It doesn't matter what it is, y'all. The key point is this, okay? If you don't like the results that you're getting in your life right now, the problem isn't with the world around you, okay? I'm sorry. I got to tell you the truth. The problem is within you, okay? Change doesn't come from trying to fix external things. It starts by looking within yourself, okay? That's what we got to do, y'all, okay? I was listening to a song this morning by John P. Key, and it says, it's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Lord. I am standing in the need of prayer. And then it says, not my mother, not my father, not my sister, not my brother. So that was spoke to me this morning and said, hey, it's me. It's me that needs to change, not these people, circumstances, and situations around me. It's me, oh Lord, okay? So example, someone who's unhappy with their career, they might blame their boss, okay? They may blame the company, They may blame the job market. However, we must realize the real progress happens when that person asks this one question: what can I change about myself to move forward? Do I got to get new skills? Do I got to get a new mindset? Do I need to take different actions? What do I need to do, me, to change the outcome of the situation that I perceive I'm in, okay? So I hope you're feeling me today. The only person you can change is you. But you first must recognize the need for change by acknowledging the unsatisfactory results in your life. And then B, you got to make a decision. A decision for what, Will? I'm glad you asked. The second thing is you got to make the decision to change. You got to want to change, y'all. Okay? So making the decision to change is crucial. It's a crucial step towards personal growth. Many subscribe to the idea, this is just me. This always been me. It is what it is. What? Okay. Well, if that's working for you, carry on. But I doubt that it is. In my experience in life and speaking with people, that's rarely the case. People who say things like this, they often want to justify staying in the same position in life they currently complain about daily. That's insanity, y'all. Make it make sense, family. Okay? But I'm not condemning them, and I'm not condemning you. I understand, We got to acknowledge the need to change. It's already a daunting task, but we got to acknowledge it, okay? And then two, we got to make the decision to actually change and move outside of our comfort zone. Y'all, listen, family, it's okay, you know? We have all been there, and we must be intentional about making choices every day. It's okay, okay? You're not alone, and we all must realize change doesn't just happen. It requires an intentional choice. But the good news is you're going to make that choice today, okay? So let's start by asking a key question. What will it take for you to finally decide that you are responsible for changing your life, okay? You're not waiting on your parents. You ain't waiting on your spouse. You ain't waiting on your children. You ain't waiting on the right amount of money or the right circumstances. You know who you're waiting on? You're waiting on yourself. You're waiting on you. I'm waiting on me, okay? Michael Jackson said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Hey, everybody's saying it all around you. Sometimes we just ain't letting it resonate on the inside. I'm asking him to change his ways. Okay, y'all, I'm tripping, okay? So, listen, I know it's not easy to hear. You know, we're in a culture that blames everyone and everything for the junk that goes on in our lives, okay? We're in the political season right now, and they're saying it's the Democrats, it's the Republicans, it's the black people. No, it's the white people. Oh, it's them rich people. No, it's the poor people, you know? It's good, it's evil. Nah, homie, it's you. You create your world, okay? I'm just trying to give you the game, fam. Don't get distracted by all these external things. It's you, okay? So waiting on external circumstances and situations to change, it's going to leave you feeling stuck every time. It's always going to leave you in a loop of doing things and complaining about the same things over and over and over again. However, once you decide to change yourself, you take control of your destiny, okay? You got to be the change you are waiting to see in others, okay? So I use the example of a person struggling in their health. They want to lose weight and they want to feel better physically, okay? But they don't want to eat healthy. They don't want to exercise. They don't want to change their mind. They don't want to do anything that requires work from them to actually change. So it's not about waiting on the right conditions. It's really about you making a firm decision to take action. And I'm believing that you're going to make that decision today. So again, this is the first point of a series of 6 points. The first part of this particular podcast with 6 different sections. And we're talking about the only person that you can change is you. And we're taking a journey to self-discovery and purpose. And we just talked about the need for self-change. And we covered how recognizing that you ain't happy with some of the results in your life is the first steps. And then making the decision that, hey, I ain't happy. I'm going to change. So I hope this helps you today. Stay tuned for part number 2 of this series. I'll have them all labeled. And I hope that this blesses you today. And this has been your Millborn Minute. All right.